And we
If she gets
are working on working. It's a working. We are live. Hello, everybody who is in here, which is all of my spouse. Welcome to today's stream. For anyone who is actually here early, one, you are a saint and a martyr, and you deserve all the praise. Uh, but we are going to do a
uh
color challenge. ¿Qué es tu problema? Oh, barky dog.
okay, I fixed it. No, I was dealing with trying to mute the YouTube screen.
Oh, yeah. If anybody is here and you're not my spouse, congratulations. We've worked out how to get my spouse into the stream live with that and the neighbor dog, apparently. But we've worked out how to get the spouse in the stream, at least for this one, so that people can actually hear that, yes, she is in fact communicating chat to me, and it is indeed happening. There may be some audio wonkery, which I apologize for. Unfortunately, it's a case of we're still getting everything to collaborate and play nice because new headsets, new problems, old headsets, old problems. So that's a thing to keep in mind. But while we're waiting for people to come in, I'm going to explain what today's event is for the stream. Is the main event, unless somebody buys a commission, which there are stream commissions for headshots and a waist up, so one or the other, is we're going to be doing a Frankencolor. I have the inks for a design done. I could probably clean them up. There's a 50% chance of me trying to tweak them while I wait, but basically, I take colors from people and then I try to make it look not gross. At the end of the stream, I'm going to be giving it away. Now, there are some rules in the description. No joke colors, except taupe. Taupe is a nice neutral color. I looked up some of the joke colors before this stream to see if I could handle some of them. Chartreuse is what I call baby poop yellow. We are not doing Tijuana teal just because I don't like the color and I don't want to. I don't want to make a character that looks like a house painted in the Southwest. And heliotrope actually causes physical pain, so there is a no neon stash, no heliotrope rule. I do reserve the right to look at a color and go no and nix it. And that's mostly so I can look and go and have limits on what I can handle. Like if somebody says, "Why didn't you paint it the color of the sky?" and everybody else has been thrown in like, well, you can hear my house. You can very much hear my house right now.
Sorry.
But yeah, if say for example we've got if somebody says, "Why don't you do a neon green?" and everything else has been nice muted pastels or something, I reserve the right to look and go, "No." It doesn't take away your entry into the end of stream raffle if you want it. It just is me sitting there going, "Nah, come up with a secondary color." Yeah. And that's because I value not going blind and screaming into the void like some kind of eldritch abomination as it sinks back into the abyss upon being defeated by some intrepid explorer. So, I do have the rules again listed in the description. Anyone who wants to see the rules gets to enjoy that there's rules. I also originally gunned this for Sunday, but we all kinda, well, we were all tired.
Sunday was a day. Also, it looks like somebody else joined. I don't know who yet because they have not yet said
Hello!
hi.
Hello
Oh, more
there!
people are joining.
Oh God! How many people are in the stream right now?
Aside from me keeping track of the chat, it says two others.
Well, hello there! I'm doing some minor tweaks while I wait for more people. Basically, this is a Frankenstein at the end of this, and I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup before I start taking info. Basically, what we're looking at is a nice. Everybody shoots colors for this design as I go along, and at the end of it, I'm going to be giving it away. If nobody wants to get a free design, then bugger it. I'm going to probably. That was a mistake. Then I'm probably gonna sell it, but you know.
Oh! In a garnet.
Hello. The only thing that would actually take out the whole Franken game, and then I would just finish it off stream, and then have Kai get me a list of who was there and who wanted in. Basically, is if somebody says, "Hey, I want to commission a headshot, and I want to, or I want to commission a waist up," and that's basically my usual stream takeover is valid for this stream because I want it. I want the option.
Yep. Also, hello, garnet.
And for people just coming in, we have worked out how to get my lovely spouse to actually voice in the stream. We have the exact same headset, but different rooms. That is the best description. We both have the Razor Kraken kitty, but we're both in different rooms.
I have been banished from my own bed.
I mean, in fairness, you being in here would have caused echo.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to make a funny.
You're banished for the echo. You're no longer the warrior of light. No echo.
I mean, frankly, that's probably a good thing because the Warrior of Light goes through some shit, yo.
Hey, I appreciate that there is literally just one entire plot train where it's basically PTSD. The Warrior of Dark plot lines are all literally the Dark Knight plot lines are all just.
The Dark Knight plotline is the
Sorry,
Warrior of Light has PTSD.
I was going to say that, but household noise.
Yeah, I was making myself tea. But yeah, Warrior of Light, Dark Knight plotline is PTSD and survivor's guilt.
Oh yeah, that's basically all the plot lines, from what I understand. So you know, and really, it's something that should be addressed in the main storyline. The Warrior of Light's PTSD.
It is a little bit, and we might eventually see more of it because it looks like. So the lady who wrote the Dark Knight quests is the lady who was in charge of the Shadowbringers story MSQ, and may also have her in charge of the Endwalker MSQ.
We're doomed.
So
We're doomed. I'm
yeah,
still staring at Square
been.
Enix. I'm still staring at Square Enix for one thing, and that is they've given us Lunarians, and I'm just like,
We might have Lunarians. Might.
might is just another word for yes in this case, because we're going to the moon, baby!
Oh my god. The moon is haunted.
If it's haunted by Elidibus, that would be me sitting there considering all of my options and how much I value being judged. And honestly, I'm not sure I care anymore. Look. If people want to bang vampires and that's not considered necrophilia, then I want to be able to look at Ashens and as ghosts and be like, yes, please.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'd still rather have. Hey, Merlib can still bend me over her desk, but that's all I'm saying there. Yeah, that looks better. That looks way better. I had to trim it a bit. That's all. Hunt!
Excuse me. I was getting to the excuse me.
Ice
Your
skating.
your ex your exclamation of annoyance overrode my excuse me. Humph.
This is what I live with, people. This is what I live with. This is what streams. This is what streams Minecraft and goes in the Nether.
That reminds me, I need to ask Kai and Lila if I can stream stuff involving the Scythewood server. Like me attempting to explore the Nether fortress that I found there and praying that I don't run into withers.
No, you're praying you don't run into wither skeletons. The wither is something you make, honey.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I
That
know, I know. Withers. I meant wither skeletons. While gas may be my least favorite mob, wither skeletons are my least favorite to fight. Because the wither effects are nasty.
yeah. I mean, all guests are doing is flying around saying, "Hey, you," and before they hork fireballs. Fire loogies? Are those fire loogies if you think about it?
I don't want to think about it.
I do.
I don't.
So we've got.
That's nasty.
It's not that bad. There's a lot worse we could be thinking about.
Yeah, well.
Don't make me start making gas noises.
Do you want me to continue to moderate your channel?
Yes.
Good. Then you won't make gas noises on stream.
I mean, I have before.
Yes, I know, and this is your final warning regarding them.
It'll probably happen again. We know me. I'm a butt, okay? We know this. Anyway, I don't know how many people. Why did I click the fancy sparkles button? Why? I was aiming for the
Because you
erase
did.
tool. I wanted the erase tool. I know it's a magical girl, but I'm not ready for sparkles. And they're not going to be black sparkles. I know that she's. I don't think she's going to end up a goth. If she does, I will tee all the way to the bank. Anyway, yeah, I'd say she's ready to go. Oh wait, OCD kicking in. Is there peoples? I don't know if there's peoples. I mean, in fairness, there's probably people's watching us getting into our shenanigans, but that's normal. There we go. Behold, bad inking. Well, I tried to ink well. I tried. An attempt was made.
Hmm.
How many we got in the How many we got in the room?
I think it may be just me now.
Well, I don't know what to do now.
Eh, I mean, I don't know.
Because I need someone to give me the first skin tone so I can start laying down the flats. Because I do reserve the right to choose one color, and I already actually know where that color is going to go. Because in case someone from Moonshop buggers in and they want her.
eh,
Although
yeah.
it currently looks like there's nobody buggering in.
Yeah. Give it a. I have.
What? lost it. How could you lose it? One of us has to be sane.
Just hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, someone asked me a question, so I had to answer it.
Wait, you gotta ask. Well, then again, you are the popular one.
Yeah.
Don't
I
you
am not as
dare.
popular as you think.
You have friends.
So do you.
You have more friends.
You just. Hun,
Yes.
we will get into this discussion off stream. But if there is anybody watching, and I think there is, we're basically doing a Frankencolor. Once Nova is ready, they will ask for color for a color for the thing that they're the part that they are coloring.
I mean, currently I'm looking out for, what I would be looking for is where are they from in terms of cultural background. Are they from Asia? Are they European? Are they Icelandic, Scandinavian? Are they African American? That actually does play a whole lot. A lot more than people think.
After
Oh,
this, I need to run to Walmart.
oh dear. What do we need from
Okay,
Walmart?
I just milk and creamer. Maybe some more bread if or what have you if I've got enough left over.
Nah, bread. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what I'm looking for currently is, and I hate using this phrase, skin tone. I always start with the skin tone. People eat themselves into the void. Don't want part of that conversation.
I have no idea. I'm not seeing anything in the chat though. Um,
Drink your
you know
water,
what?
Doris.
I was gonna say, looking at like face shape and stuff. If you want to have a suggestion from me,
Yeah, go for it.
and I would not be part of the raffle. Um, honestly, go with like Icelandic.
So, pale. And the reason I say that is because they get less sunlight.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like Russia. Less sun.
But like the face shape just kind of screams some sort of Caucasian at me. So
That is always a fair assessment.
also I have tea. It is delicious.
I have water with flavorings. It is acceptable.
What is?
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. Because the way I do eyes, I also, if they're Asian, they don't have like the way the way the way the eyelid has the fold, where you don't get that with Asia, but if you're a European, you do. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's just me trying to make sure she looks like she should. God, I feel racist discussing anything to do with skin and anatomy. And I feel bad. I really do.
I know.
It's just a case, I think, where it's like, because I'm afraid of setting somebody off, I'm a little bit on the paranoid side.
Yeah, what's okay in a conversation with one person is not necessarily okay with another person of even the same ethnicity, and
And it's
a,
extremely hard when you're doing art,
yeah,
because these are
and
questions you
it
have to ask.
yeah, and it's frustrating the it's even such a delicate matter in the first place, but unfortunately, racists ruin it for everybody.
Thanks, Trump. Sorry, did that slip out? Did I say that too quickly? We didn't have this as loud of a problem before, and I don't. I'm not saying there shouldn't be work on improving equality. I I basically just look at someone like, okay, how big of an asshole are you? That's how I judge. I
You know,
don't
the
judge you on
problem
what
is,
you look like. It's how big of a jerk you are.
the problem is unfortunately you and I are in a position to be able to do that. We, even though yes, I am technically a quarter Japanese, I sure as heck don't look it.
I'm 1/8 Mexican. Do I look it? No. And I do
Nope.
specify it's Hispanic. I know, but no. I am at least 1/8 Mexican because parentage. I mean, if we got into my mother's math, I'm actually not 1/8 Hispanic. It's a complicated mess, is what it is. But I can sum it up. Basically, I have a great grandmother who, the long story short is, my grandfather was born in the 19th century and passed away in 1970. And his mother lived in Texas at a time, and this is kind of, I'm not going to whitewash history, so I apologize if somebody starts flailing at me and violently vomiting because I've offended them. But if enough money passed hands, you could be anything. And we think enough money passed hands. But since my great grandmother is legally Hispanic, my grandfather was half. Well, my grandmother is also half Hispanic. At least with my grandmother, it shows. It showed with my grandparents. My mother, therefore, believes she is half because both of her parents were half. I just don't understand how that works because you can't take two halves and make another
Genetics.
half.
No, but if you get a quarter from each, two quarters make a half.
Yeah, but I'd personally
Either
like to.
way, genetics are complicated.
And honestly, I don't think that's my genetics. I would like to get a DNA test because I am like 90. No, I'm gonna say 89% sure that my great grandmother was actually a Native American. I mean, I
Yeah.
am
Well,
hard willing to bet Native American. There we go.
we can look into it another time.
Still coloring, still coloring. But yeah, if people kind of go idle, you are welcome to submit colors, and people can submit more than once. I am gonna try to make sure everybody gets a chance to get a color in, but I'm also not going to make her look like Roy G. Biv vomited all over the page. Roy has enough
Boy,
problems. She is a pretty bitty baby. The prettiest of babies. Pretty, 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 pretty baby. I has a pretty baby, and I'm going to give her away. If nobody jumps for her, I may sell her. Fucking. Oh! Good job, me! I
What'd
wanted
you
to let
do?
you. I dropped the bomb. This stream will never be monetized.
Good job, babe, and you get on me about that.
I do, and it's just casual swear. I'm sorry, I failed. Although it did take me a few. Hey, it took me a month to get to this point, so that's an improvement.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Oh,
fail that
goodness.
hard. Should she have leggings? Critical question.
Why not? There's not many folks wearing leggings in the world, and leggings are awesome.
Plus, this is the full outfit. For anyone curious, this is the full outfit. Clothing alone. She is very much a cute design.
Yeah, so leggings would also fit. Kind of lean more into the cute rather than the potentially sexy.
Yeah, because I don't want to go for a attractive look in terms of sexy. I want her to look actually nice. I don't know why I'm using a pinky white, but it works. Pinky white works. But yeah.
Oof. Also, I need to BRB, hun.
My spouse is leaving me. I've been abandoned. Okay, so I have to entertain by myself. That's not new. That's never new. But yeah, she's basically a cutesy design. I just wanted, I kind of wanted to practice with a shrug because I don't typically draw shrugs. And a shrug is basically a little vest with sleeves, and it doesn't go below the rib cage. If it does, it's not a shrug, it's just an open vest. This is a shrug. I might not do white for the piping. Yeah, I'm not going to do white for the piping. White for lace, white for. There are some areas, like I said, I pre-planned some color areas. If she had been a different skin tone, she probably would have been a cream instead of a white. So I actually did plan ahead to compensate for some things. And the reason I did that is because just because someone is different does not mean they don't deserve to look their best. And that is why I reserve the right to kind of sit, veto colors, decide if I need a color that somebody's proposed, etc. Yes, I am well aware you are unhappy, sir. As my cat messes around the bed. Cat demands freedoms. Freedoms! He's a cat. What do you want? I am coloring. I take a quick check to check on the stream. As soon as it works. There we go. I spy. I don't know. Hello. I don't know if you're still around. I literally just popped my face over to chat to check while Kai is doing something. Thankfully not loudly, but I'm gonna yeet the cat out of the room soon. Or at least crack the door for his furry little ass. I love my cat. My cat is a pill when he wants out of the room, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So if anybody starts hearing a meow, 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 don't be surprised if I suddenly pause coloring and just talk at you while I yeet the cat from the room. And I don't mean a literal yeet, I just mean open the door. He can get out. Get out! I'm a good cat daddy. I promise. My cat, he eats his meals. He's got his own little bed. He gets treats. Later, he's getting a bath, much to his chagrin. But he kind of stinks like wet cat food, and it's not an attractive smell for him. So I'm just doing the lace because I want the lace to match the bodice. I want the lace to match the bodice. And it is very important to me that lace match bodice, okay? Important. I need it. I need it. Now, normally with a design like this, I would have gone in with my own color ideas, clothes meet colors, colors meet clothes, etc., etc., etc. But because this is a challenge, people have to make me work. I have to dance for my monies. Well, in this case, I have to dance for the audience. So yes, dance puppet dance actually is applicable to this situation. As for why I didn't give her gloves, I'm not in a glove mood for her. I wasn't feeling it. I did these main inks some 3 days ago to prep for the stream, and after I did the inks, fun story, I've been practicing with my drawings. So I have there. If you're wondering what the second canvas is, I actually do have a personal project that I'm working on at the same time. So that way, if I have a dead moment, yeet myself off. I just like that word, by the way. Yeet. Okay, we have the white. We have a bodice. And if you haven't guessed by now, she is designed to be a Sailor Moon senshi. Why? I know way too many people. Way too many Sailor Moon RPers. Send help, need help. I just realized I messed up her face. I am wondering if she needs freckles. She needs freckles, I think. As I can hear Sammy dying in the living room because it's freckles. She doesn't even know why she's dying, but she's gonna die. But freckers. Freckers. I know most Icelandic folk don't have freckers, but I want to give her freckers. So as I distract myself with busy work, how is everyone? Having a good time? Having a good day? How was your weekend? Did you do something interesting? Did you take over anything? Did you pillage your local Walmart? That kind of thing. Did you get Starbucks? If you did, I want some. Please feed my coffee addiction. I want coffee. Seriously, if anybody ever feeds my coffee addiction, I would be eternally grateful because I am a coffeeaholic. Mind. Right now, I'm just rambling because the spouse is out of the room, and I don't want to know what they're doing. Neither do you. We probably all would be just better off. I just hit. Eh, not knowing what my spouse is up to this time. I said no. Sorry, I hit a button. Menu popped up. Me. Don't want. Do not want. Frickers! I did frickers! I am stupidly happy. I mean, they're bigger frickers than I would like, but, you know, not all frickers are tiny. Some are big, some are little. I don't know. Realism, but I don't know. I can check out how it looks, though, at proper scale. Yeah. You know, it doesn't look terrible. Frickers it is. She has the frickers. I need to get a character with frickers. I just like freckles. They're cute. So, I'm like half of the population. Freckles are amazing. Ah, wow. OBS gives you the view count. Nobody is here. Nobody cares. Well, fine. Be that way. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for my spouse right now. I have to wait for the world's population to acknowledge that I exist. Situation normal. So, for the future, for those who come and watch the stream later because they want some kind of podcast to listen to while they draw, because I know a lot of people probably look at me as better suited to a podcast. Just a few design notes I had in mind was I wanted to work with some things that I don't typically work with. Like, I wanted to do a shrug. I wanted that little tiny top, but the way I wanted it to connect was because, okay, going further back, I'm in an RP that is basically Sailor Moon. And you have to have a tiara, a front brooch and decoration, waist decoration, and a white bodice. That's why her bodice is white. I actually designed her for people in the RP in mind if they decide to pop in and go, I want that. I want that for a ref. So what's going on is I put together the shrug with the bow. That's actually what the driving inspiration behind it was I was visualizing the chest area, the chest decor, how the collar could connect, how everything could lay. And then I worked out the sleeve and I was like, you know what? I feel like I would like to do some puffy sleeves. I wanted to do the top of the sleeve puffy, which I need to practice more. I need practice. I did my best. I need practice. I acknowledge it. But I got the bow done. And then I decided that she would look really cute with bell sleeves. So she has some bell sleeves. As for the skirt and the waist, she technically has a back bow in my mind. So the back of her outfit has a bow on it. And it is essentially absolutely darling in my mind. But the bottom of her dress, the reason it's white is there's lace. It's white lace. It's simplistically drawn, but it's white lace. I also gave her these little tiny booties, which I adore. I just wanted to do the little tiny booties because I felt that they suited her perfectly. So she's got little tiny booties with a skirt, a shrug over a nice blouse. And it's just generally, she's just meant to be pretty. And not even fancy pretty, just a nice casual outfit, perfect for walking around town and fighting crimes. Don't do crimes. She will kick your butt. So that's what the design was meant to represent. Is just something cute and casual and pretty that can function. as a magical girl, because a lot of magical girl outfits tend to be mildly gimmicky with a dose of Japanese schoolgirl, and I wanted to play with the idea of some American fashion here. I don't know. I know shrugs and fashion like that are kind of out of date, and it's kind of it's made for people who like pink, if that makes sense. In that it's a very frilly, really girly, and I don't do a lot of girly. I do a lot of androgynous or masculine. In fairness, I was born in the wrong scheme. I have appendages that I have assets that I don't want, and the asset I do want, I can't magically grow. Although there are transplants, I just don't want to get a tube down my throat. So, it is something that is I need to work on. I want to work on it, and I thoroughly enjoy just doodling around anyway. And if somebody's going to enjoy what I make and they want it, then yeah, I'm going to give it to you. You're going to get a nice pretty thing, and I'm going to be happy for you because somebody wanted it and it's so cute. So I actually do like this design, but I am not in the running for the checking my DMs. Checking the DMs. I've been kind of doodling back and forth. Kai's cooking. Kai's cooking. Or something. I don't know. She had something pull her away for a few minutes. Maybe she needs more tea. She probably needs more tea. I need tea. I can do with some tea. And yes, I check my DMs. I'm a good ferret. But yeah, rambling. And since Kai's not in the stream to stop me yet, I can do whatever I want. I am free. Um, Last time I touched lightly on one of my hobbies, actually, besides enjoying the daylights out of drawing. I do have other hobbies. I have no life. And this hobby is kind of interesting. What it is I like to read about, well, there's no graceful way to put this. Airline incidents. That's the graceful way to put it, actually. That's what the industry calls it. I used to work in the industry in stories. But what I did was what I sometimes like to do is just read or reread incidents. Not all of them fatal. There are a lot of incidents where something big happened, but very few people died. And honestly, they are a lot safer than people give them credit for. And the reason I got into this actual reading about this is because when I was younger, and I'm growing up, once I hit my teens, my mother started telling me about something when she was in, well, let's see. Yeah, she would have been about college. She was about 21. And she was had a press pass. And I'm going to say there was an air incident in San Diego, which is where I was born. And poor San Diego. Sorry, I'm one of the things you can claim. Share with Tucson. Be nice and share with Tucson. But the incident happened, and she had to go, and she was there to go cover the story, take pictures, make notes, etc. And she took my dad, of course, because they were dating at the time, or something crazy like that. I don't know. But here's what happened. My mother was at the site while they were still cleaning up. So while a lot of very unpleasant things were covered up for the sake of other people, that's a nice way to put it. she still saw some sites that I would not want to see, and there's slides of them. I mean, I'm curious. You really can't deal with anything, but and I know I'm not doing anything right now. I kind of technically need a. I need color. I need color. I'm still inking the other thing. Kai is DMing me.
Okay, I am back. Sorry.
I was just discussing PSA Flight 182 without the unpleasant descriptions.
Ah, Julie.
Basically, my mother was rendered afraid to fly by seeing the aftermath of something, but it's also why airplanes know where other airplanes are because they kind of have to. It's a safety issue. I am seeing like no viewers in here. I think it's just you.
Yeah.
I just wonder if
Hmm.
I just wonder if weekdays are a bad day for me streaming wise.
Maybe. At least because you stream at earlier hours. Hmm.
I mean, I don't like streaming too late because people need to go to bed for work,
Yeah.
and that's my one concern.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I gave her freckers.
Yep.
Kai yeets herself
Um.
into the raffle.
Uh,
Me,
no.
freckles. Kai, I'm in the raffle.
No. No, I'm not.
What, you don't want to be in the
Um.
raffle? You don't want freckers?
Anyways, I'm trying to think. Because I tossed it at places. So.
Yeah.
Eh.
I'm boring. People have already seen it all. That, or because I'm not offering free art, people aren't interested. I don't know.
No, it may also just be you, since you don't have all that much of a following just yet.
Well, how am I supposed to get more if I don't stream?
I know. It takes time.
Yeah, and I am not going to. I'm not going to trend Jack. So
Yeah, we can't all be Dream.
my spouse is a Dream fan. Personally,
Um,
I find Wilbur entertaining when he's being a megalomaniac.
oh my god.
Ants.
Oh man, I really should introduce you to some of the videos from or some of the VODs from um the Manberg versus Pogtopia shenanigans and
Thunder.
freaking villain Wilbur.
I prefer Ghost. Ghost is is a marshmallow bean. How dare anybody ever say anything wrong about that precious darling Boo?
Oh boy, I have to show you a clip later that will break your poor heart.
Don't you dare. So anyhow, right now we're just waiting for people, waiting for colors.
I mean, if you want to do Ghost for Justice, Blue's got to be in there somewhere.
I am letting other people get colors in too.
I know. I'm
We
being
don't.
silly.
You are silly. See, I haven't finished inking. Oh goodness! What just
What?
happened? What just
What do
happened?
you mean? What do you mean? What just happened?
I mean, what just happened? I think Clip crashed.
I'm coming.
Yeah, it crashed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a first.
Might be. We should probably set this for another day.
I don't know why it crashed. I'm reloading.
I don't either, but we also aren't getting any other people.
I
I tried.
mean, I know. I mean, we've only been going for nearly an hour anyway, though. Come on. Load. I know you freaked out. I know you crashed. I also know you autosave. Did I lose an entire drawing? Not the one I was working on for the stream, but I think I lost a drawing. It dumped my
Uh-oh.
drawing. It completely wait. I think I saved it though. Don't mind me. I'm doing the technical difficulties dance. Let's see.
And like I even yeeted this um onto Twitter.
I mean, you try. Bearing in mind neither of us have a very big following, and I don't know how to advertise
Yeah,
myself. I actually don't know how to
yeah,
advertise myself.
yeah. I'm not even really making my big push until probably May. I was gonna do it this upcoming month, but life happened and there's some stuff that I need to take care of first.
Look! Emojis!
Lol.
I have to reload everything. What?
Ugh.
And I have to reload it in the right order too, because my brain. Luckily, I think I saved. Yes. Yes, I saved it! I was smart!
Yay!
I didn't lose it! Clip just decided to be a crap head for nothing. Good thing my brain said you better save this. You better save what you've got on this coloring. I do have that saved as well.
That's good.
For once, I was smart. For once in my life, anyway.
Nebby and Luna would likely be proud of you.
Considering, yeah. I still need to work out color, get color from somebody. It looks like Sammy had something come up because she's not in stream.
Well, she mentioned that she'd be popping kind of in and out because she is working on something, and her
Yeah,
spoons are low.
I don't blame her. It's been a day. Okay, I've got everything back up. Everything is fixed. There's a viewer. Who's the viewer?
Yeah, it's probably me.
I has one viewer. I might just give up on professionalism with my streams. Like, I try, but you know what? I'd rather have fun than sit here with this dour face going, red and blue are purple, red and yellow are
I,
orange.
I mean, to be honest, when people go to watch a stream, they're going to be entertained.
Yeah, and honestly, me trying hard, you can tell I'm a tryhard at being entertaining. Versus, dude, I can see the pixels of the universe, man. Disclaimer, I cannot currently see the pixels of the universe. So, that's a thing. I mean, my worst case scenario is if nobody came in and I did do the stream, nobody showed up for colors. So I get to choose everything and just sit around and go horf 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 horf. You know what I mean?
One day,
I really
one
do.
day you, one day you will be popular.
Popular. Yeah,
You're
one
gonna
day.
be popular.
We are not. We are. This video is never going to be monetized. I give up. This video is never going to be monetized. We're going to have some big company looking at us like monetized. No, but royalties. Damn it. That is the only thing I worry about is royalties to somebody, and that's because I am an honest human being who would much rather see people who put hard work and labor into something actually get what they deserve. If you work hard on something to benefit others and all you ask is royalties, that's fair. I mean, as long as you don't do what certain companies did and say, "Oh, oh, hello. Hello, darling. This is still under copyright, but it's been 100 years. It's still copyright." The only reason they get away
Please, dude.
The only reason they get away with it is because capitalism. I'm not
Yeah,
anti-capitalist. I just think capitalism needs oversight and monitors and unfortunately you should not let the corporate heads be the ones making all the rules. They need restraints. You cannot. It's like world building. You cannot say but money and instantly anything happens. You kind of have to have some socialism in there. Otherwise, the workers are eventually going to riot. Which, if you ask me, I think I wouldn't be surprised if that starts soon.
I mean it's kind of starting already.
Let's start a riot.
More and more people are um, rising up. Basically, that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah. Well, since I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least one person staring, and I've just gone still for a few minutes, I'm going to do some color. I'm going to pick a color. Me. I'm picking a color.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can only sit idle for so long and call it a vid.
Yep.
And as much as I'd love to do podcast, I'm pretty sure people use the streams as podcasts. You
Don't
know,
know.
what are you? Why did that get selected? Bad. No.
Hecky
Somehow
if I know.
you did it. Somehow the selection tool got clicked instead of the tool I wanted. Oh god, that is a horrible combination. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Thank god that's an
You
olivey
did it.
green. Huh?
You did it to yourself.
Hun, I've discovered a non-migraine hideous pink and green combination, so I apologize now.
Oh.
I mean, on its own, the pink can stand.
Yeah.
But that
Oof.
green, my brain immediately went, pull the green before your spouse has a migraine. Oh, it's so cute. You're cute.
I I think I drank my tea too quickly, but it was so good.
Was it PG Tips?
Nah, I made some Bengal spice, which is basically chai without the caffeine.
Gasp.
So
You're
it's
not.
nice and tasty.
And PG Tips
What?
isn't?
Peach chips is very tasty. Just I was feeling this. I was feeling spices instead of plain Jane tea, which plain Jane tea is on its own very tasty.
PG Tips is slightly sweet.
Mm, it depends.
I'm just glad we
I
can
don't
find
find
it
it.
in town.
Yeah, that is nice.
I feel less inclined to feel the need to say we really ought to get some when we can afford it because we don't know when we're next going to be able to find it.
Luckily, Walmart in this area carries it.
Walmart, land of the we hate our employees, but we're going to take care of our customers. It's like I don't want to like you, but you give me the things I need, and I part of me is sick and tired of having to rely on Walmart, and part of me is just like, oh, just suck it up, bitch. Yes, I said bitch.
One day.
Yeah, one day I'll shop at Safeway again, or Super, or King Supers, etc. I just don't get enjoyment out of Walmart. Ugh. It's full of cheap filler, and you can tell. Like Walmart is good for when you need something on the cheap, but the good value is starting to get to me.
I know.
I am a foodie, and that is not foodie.
How do you think I feel?
In fairness, my brain just assumes you grew up on store brand.
Okay, just because I grew up on it does not mean it is what I prefer. I also don't recall really growing up with much Walmart because I think we mostly used Albertsons.
Albertsons is good. I grew up with a lot of Smiths, and then when Smiths was bought out, we moved over to Alberts. Well, actually, no. We started at Smiths when I would. Wait, no, I've got to go further back. In San Diego, my mother lived for Ralph's, which is Kroger, if I recall correctly.
Mm.
Then we moved to Tucson, and my mother lives for Smith's, which was actually pretty good. They had a video center, so you could do rentals and whatnot. Supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah.
we had Albertsons move into Tucson.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I one of the few things that I actually remember from my childhood, we would do when we went to Albertsons, we would stop by the deli if mom had me, and I would get a slight like they would count it as a sample, and I would get a slice of smiley face bologna.
I imagine they had the smiley face bologna purely for kids to eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, my mother would never do that for me. It would just be like we're in the deli. She doesn't even. They don't even. I never got offered samples when I was in the deli or in the bakery or anywhere. I was basically that kid who was just expected to sit quietly in the cart and read a book.
I mean, to be fair, my bio mom was a heck of a lot more outgoing than your mother ever actually is.
My mother's an introvert, and she complained about her mother talking to everybody, so. Okay, I have a color
Like,
down. We have a color down.
whoo.
Any people? Pay attention to
Uh,
me. Pay attention to me.
oh my god. I will come in there and noogie you.
No, you won't.
You want
And
to bet?
don't, not now. Not now.
Well, I gotta come in and grab my portable battery.
I mean, considering I don't. Do you see anybody? Are we alone? Are we alone,
Nope.
darling? alone. I'm alone. Did you fall?
What?
Did you trip?
No.
Okay. I'm alone. Abandoned. Forsaken. Currently, I'm still trying to see if anybody comes in. Otherwise, my brain's just bebopping around. Okay, shit. I just realized I should save now, just in case.
Yep. Also, I have not seen anybody else yet.
They will come. They will come. They will come, and they will point, and they will laugh. God,
You're a dork.
how do Squeenix characters have such pretty eyes?
I don't know.
I want to draw like that. Let me draw like that, universe. Stop freaking nerfing my art and making it look like poop.
Your art does not look like poop.
My art looks like baby poop. Especially if I use Chartreuse.
No, it does not. I would like to note that I have seen baby poop, and your art does not look like baby poop.
It feels like it does. And
That's because we are our own worst critics.
yeah, but what if you hate yourself to a degree?
Then you're going to be biased against your art in a bad way.
I mean, in fairness, I was raised not to like my art. I mean, or like myself, so.
Eh. Mm. Ugh.
Wankst.
Oh my
Still
god.
waiting on colors. I do have a palette in mind if nobody shows up. It's a palette you'd approve of, hun. So much pink.
Pink.
Pink, dark pink, and purples with green accent.
Not gonna lie. Once everything falls into play, I want my stream setup to be pink. Well, pink and black.
I did draw a pink and black crow.
He. Oh, my cat has come to say hello.
Sven has abandoned me. Sven abandoned me.
Oh, hi, buddy.
He says
Hi.
he says pet me.
Sweetheart. Hi, buddy. Oh, he is window. He is window cat.
We've lost the
Window cat.
cat.
Window cat.
Does whatever a window cat does.
Does he love looking outdoors? Yes, he does.
My cat's weird. That is the color I want to use more for. I thought it was a purple, but no. It looks purple, but it's a pink. Behold, Yanni crows and weird pinks.
Look, I am perpetually sleepy.
Then how are you a crow? Crows hop and play.
I hop and play. I just happen to also be perpetually sleepy.
How do you play if you're sleepy?
Just because I'm sleepy doesn't mean I can't play.
Every animal I've ever handled that gets sleepy doesn't want to play.
That's nice. I am not them.
I think I colored on the
And I
wrong
am
layer.
heartbroken.
I think I've colored on the wrong layer and I'm just too tired to care.
Is anyone surprised? Bueller, Mueller?
In benefits, it's not even close to the other thing that's on the layer, so it's safe. This is actually the shade I also planned for the boots, so it's a very popular color for me. But it works together, and that's, I guess, since FtankenSparkles isn't working as a FtankenSparkle, people can look at this and go, well, what about hue and saturation? This is actually a highly desaturated, cool pink. Dark, cool pink that looks more purple. And that is a trick of color. That is something. Now it's going to go near the pain in the ass area. And I know how to work with that. But it's one of those that you sit and you go, yes, you are a fine shade. And that's the thing. People always. I mean, again, in fairness, I've been watching like Ray Dizzle and things like that. So I've been actually working on my colors, but. Well, at least my art. But. And that's something I've been wanting to do lately. So if anybody ever just gets a stream where it's like, I'm just coloring and talking to you guys, that's probably going to happen. And that's normal. I am starting to consider if I should open up commissions on Toy House. I'm not sure. I'm kind of a paranoid git. Because part of me is like, yes, please. And part of me is like, but people and handling money and I don't know how and run away and hide.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Sorry, checking on the chat.
Checking on the chat. We're checking on
Looks like
the
still,
chat.
looks like still just me.
Fairness.
Alas.
It's their loss. Although I will probably have you pop this into Moonshop and say, look, discount adopt. I'm willing to negotiate. It's not free. They don't get free. Only people who attend the stream and contribute will get a ticket. If there's nobody contributing, of course, then, I have the follow-up plan. So, plans for my plans. I might have to set up a little mini shop in the design section soon, a toy house, and just cry inside. Because how do people, plus, how do take money? I'm good at taking cash. I'm not so good at taking PayPal. I'm best at taking my spouse's money because we're married. Kai ignores me. I'm going to save. I was saying I could set. I probably ought to start setting up a design shop soon in the design section. And then I was like, but how do PayPal? How do you take money on PayPal? Like spouse knows, but I'm not good at taking money on PayPal. I'm just good at taking money from spouse.
Okay.
Sorry, I heard something. Turns out it was just go.
But yeah, it's basically a case of how do muns? Plus, I have to work out a watermark and all that crap and blah, 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 blah.
I mean, you could always just do like a big old signature across it.
Yeah, that's true. And then double it up with a screenshot.
It has a pup.
Is she pup?
Is she pup?
Oh, she's a little pup.
Oh, her pupper. Miss Rosie.
We love our
Miss
dog.
Rosie.
I know you prefer bigger dogs, hon, but you so coddle that dog, and I think it's adorable.
Hmm.
You are adorable.
I'm not doing anything purposely to be adorable.
You are adorable because you are taking good care of Pup. Color, you are not dark enough for me. I'm not really using a tune from a movie. I'm just making it up as I go. So, hi. There it is. There's the red. But yeah, I came into this mentally going, Hanks, backup plan. The backup plan. So yeah, if anybody's listening to this for podcast reasons, hi, hello. This is me trying to be entertaining. I am not good at it. As my spouse sits there going lies and slander. I mean, I could technically torment the living daylights out of her, but that would be mean, and then I would lose my chat mod, and then I would be sad and alone, and streams would take like twice as long.
I am
Yes,
keeping an eye out for other people, by the way.
I know. It's like me. I'm going to stream with my spouse actually on the line. People, hide. But yeah, if I finish her, it will be the end of the stream, by the way, when I finish her. She is flats, and I will probably have you yeet her at Moonshop as for sale first. Just as a note of this design is for sale. Yes, I accounted for Moonshop. Blah. I just don't know how much she'd be worth because she didn't take that. She's not taking that long to put together. You know what I mean? Plus, I really don't want to charge my usual commission price because it's not a commission. It's a pre-made, and honestly, even I don't mind seeing pre-made designs selling for cheaper. You know what I mean? My spouse is dead.
I am not dead. Like I said, I am keeping my eye out. So
Well,
far, it's still just us.
I was saying I'm trying to figure out what I would sell her for because she would definitely be less expensive than my usual commissions.
Which is good because,
She's a pre-made.
yeah.
I don't feel right charging commission prices for something that I did on my own for people. Like, I don't know. Part of me would say, almost wants to say you could just see what they offer and I'll just take the first offer. I don't know. I have no set of value. I'm pretty sure she'd only be about $25, which makes sense. I am not good at I'm not good at this. I'm not. And I keep going under and over. Oh wait, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need to change up my background color. I'm changing up my background color so my spouse can look at the screen when I do some stuff because pink. My usual working color is green. Luckily I know some other tacky ass colors. So here's something interesting that might surprise you, Han. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and she's a girl, and the YouTuber, it was Ray Dizzle. There we go. Safe. Orange. Nasty
Yay.
orange. There, I don't want to risk it with you and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how sensitive you are. And as much as I know it's not neons, it's still a really bad combo. Enough that my brain went,
Yeah.
that's dangerous. That's a little too close. But yeah, she's doing the comparison in colored pencils between Crayolas and this really fancy brand. And she's like, There's not really a difference in the pigmentation. I'm sitting here going, actually, in the back of my head, I'm going, actually, the pigments in the in the fancy pencils are a bit more muted and a bit less saturation, more earthy. They're not the same. The pigments, there's a slight difference in the pigments, but unless you know to look that something's coming up and you look for it, you don't notice these things. And it's like I'm sitting there like I've been spending the last few weeks going, oh god, at least the last week going, oh god, I'm fairly sure I've lost my color theory skills or my ability to see half of the shades, looks at colors. Nope, never mind, I'm fine. Like this orange is kind of a brown orange. I would actually use it if I needed to make brown hair as one of the base colors. Fun fact. And since this was supposed to be a teaching design, I'm going to explain some stuff. Basically, what I'm playing with right now is I came in planning to make this. People give me colors, I add the colors to the design, see if I can jerry-rig things to work and look right, just by the way things combine, how I lay them, etc. But since people really did have Monday things to do, not many people showed up. So if nobody wants a free design, I'm gonna sell this sucker. I am not again. What? What? I'm just because I don't like the way corporations run doesn't mean I'm not at least a little bit of a capitalist mercenary pain in the butt. But in fairness, and I mean, and this is the only shading that's going to be on here, and that's because it's the knee, and it looks better like this. But basically, indirectly, this is actually an experiment in using multiple shades of one color to create the illusion of many colors. Because, as you notice, some of the dark pink looks purple. I think I'm about to drive myself insane. Yep, I'm gonna drive myself insane. Okay, cool. We're gonna be here a while, hon. I'm doing print! It's a print. That looks terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go with the original idea I had for the legging design. Hearts, because cute. Because believe it or not, I do actually appreciate a cute thing. I just shouldn't add. Actually, those hearts are too small. There
Dog
we go.
is right. Dog is sitting on my arm with her butt to my arm.
What the heck was that?
That was Sven.
Yelling?
Yelling / jumping down from the windowsill.
He yelled.
Yeah.
Now he's yelling at me. He came in and just did his most pathetic.
Wow.
I don't know what he wants. He's not coming directly to me, so.
Mm.
Let me hold up the hand. Are you looking for daddy, or are you just being a mouthy little butt? Yeah, he's just being mouthy. He's just sulking around like, I want food. I'm starving. So, situation normal. Our cat thinks he's starving perpetually. But you can, if you ever want to play with color, you can use one color in different shades as good practice. So this is still a coloring challenge because even the white is a slight pink tint. It's a pinky off-white, but it still constitutes as a white. Ha. You know what I mean? So basically, if you play with color, you're going to get a bunch of different results. That looks good. Does that look good to you? Did I just get hit with lag? I think I got hit with lag. This happens. We're laggy, we're unprofessional, and we're dorks. Sounds legit. How does that look?
I'm waiting for the YouTube to catch up to the stream.
And don't mind me if you see any cursor, just slight toying. It's just me being OCD and I want things to look right. Part of me wants to do another less dark shade and replace those. Yeah, because that's too stark.
Oh well.
I mean, I tried with those, but you see what I mean about them being too stark. I assume you saw what I meant by them being too stark.
It looks good, by the way.
So much pink. So much pink. What have I been thinking lately doing so much pink? Am I starting to like pink? It's not my favorite color, but it's too girly for me to call it a favorite color. Whoa! Crashing! Right. Oh,
Uh-oh.
nope. Didn't crash. Did not crash. We recovered this time. But just to be safe, save again. Does that pink look better? I feel like it's a little too dark still. Yeah, it's too dark. I'm trying to go with the leggings for a kind of soft variation. Yeah, this works. Because I want it visible, and unfortunately for me, visibility is harder. But also, I want it. And before somebody buys the design, ends up corrupting it. Because you know people will. And I would just be like, I don't care. I don't care whatsoever. There we go. There it is. That looks better. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try.
Yeah. Still just this. Oof.
Like, I have, like, no sphere in mind for this design. I add cute things. But yeah, I think at the end of the stream, what I'll do is I'll pop a big signature over it, and then you can pop it over in the moon shop and just go, yeah, just make an offer. First offer, we'll get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want her to go to a good home.
One day.
One day what?
One day we will have more peeps in stream.
You mean the weekends?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to learn to advertise my streams.
Well, I'm seeing I'm gonna look into what I can do because I need to get better at advertising streams anyways.
Like, I know I could probably post on Toy House. There we go. Hearts for days! Part of me almost wants to do a little poodle on it, but it would not suit a poodle. It's not a poodle skirt. She is mostly. Oh, I gotta do her hair. Gotta do the hair. Gotta do the hair and the earring. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're almost done. Okay, since you chose her ethnicity, blonde, brown, red, black, funky.
Blonde or black would probably look best.
Blonde? Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to go pale blonde. I want to see if I can't pull off pale. Did that look good?
Um, you have to remember the stream is
Lag,
like
yeah.
it's got a delay of like a minute.
Yeah. Well, I always have a delay of like a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks fine.
And I'm just popping in to check the stream real quick. Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody else.
We've got no viewers. Sads. That said, at least if I plan it, since we know weekends are better for my streams, we can plan the day of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And the real question becomes Saturday or Sunday.
Sunday might be the better ones. Saturday, you're more likely to run into
People out of the
competing
house.
with like gaming streamers.
I don't want to compete with the gamers. If I'm running a game stream, I will compete with the gamers. And I can run games. I am willing to play the
Well,
games. I'm saying that for everyone else who wants to know. Maybe once the new snapshot drops on Wednesday, maybe we'll stream.
maybe.
I might stream anyway. That'll break brains. Why is this person playing games? Why is this art person doing games? Because my life is more than just art. Just because I have my associates in art doesn't mean that I consider myself an expert, nor do I actually want people to feel like they can't come here and have fun. Basically, my channel's whatever the heck I want. Nah.
Lol.
Nah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's people who are sitting there screaming they wish I was more professional, but
Not likely.
I mean, even some of the most funny streamers tend to be fairly professional.
Mm, I mean, it depends on the situation. Most of the streamers I watch don't really do the whole professional thing.
Most of the
They're,
ones
they know are they know people are there to be entertained, not bored.
professionalism is dumb. But in seriousness, really, if I was left to my own devices and not worried about YouTube's terms and conditions and monetization later on and blah 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 blah, you would hear a lot more swearing.
It
Although I'm actually trying to work on swearing less. I don't know if it's working.
is.
Because it's like, I don't mind swearing. I swear like a sailor. But I know people don't like it. And I've noticed that people tend to draw away if you swear a lot. So I'm trying to improve and become a better person. I'm trying to be a better freaking person! Yeah!
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Ah. Do.
She's plotting, guys.
Nah.
Prove it. One
Well,
day,
unfortunately,
and one day I'm going to end up on one of Kai's streams on Corvid Gaming and probably just sit there doing stupid things and swearing my head off. It's like my channel, wholesome family fun. Her channel. Mm.
also, I will be back again shortly.
The cat is up to no good. The cat is up to no good. The cat. The cat. I don't know. Sorry, so then I needed to blame someone. I blame you. Because you're cute and you're easy to blame. We needed condiments. Condiments. Okay. Happy flowers. Happy sunshine. Sparkles and starlight and magic in the air. I wish that I were there, saving the world in my sparkly dress and making moves, 'cause I'm a princess. Yeah, I am here wishing on the world. By the way, I can't be DMCA struck for that. I literally just broke into my own song. Congratulations. It happened. I cracked. Wait, I cracked years ago. Never mind. Sparkles and flowers and heroes and maidens, princesses saving the world. And then I see him and he needs a princess to save him in the world. Sparkles and magic, I wanna be a girl. Magical girl, magical girl. I don't know. Da, 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 da. The fact this is being preserved. I swear, one day I'm going to be wandering around the internet and I'm going to hear my own singing. I'm going to be like, what? Somebody watched my stream? And it's going to end up being somebody just rigging it into something cohesive. And I'm going to be like, oh, I love you, person. You were my new person. Can I keep you? Yes? Good. Because so far I haven't been hit with Rule 34. Believe it or not, I have a bunch of characters. I have a bunch of places I hang out. Never been hit with Rule 34. So that's something to consider on the internet. I've never been hit with Rule 34. Well, aside from my own brain, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count. But it is a thing, and it is something that one day I'm going to be drawing one of my characters, and someone's going to come and chat and go, I did fan arts for you, and I'm going to be like, show it to me, and it's going to be some horribly perverted, dark, everything that could be dirty will be dirty, and I will just be there like, A plus, bro. You do you. Just know that I do a lot of AUs. Please don't roleplay my characters, but you want to write fanfic. That's the thing. My attitude about fanfic with my characters is, okay, go ahead. Because I know one day somebody is going to come in. If I ever make it, that'll be the day. If I actually make it as a YouTuber, one, holy cow, that'd be a trip. Two, holy cow, that would be a huge trip. And three, my view on fan art, because I know it's going to happen, is it's going to happen. I can't stop it. There's nothing left for me. I'd like to see it. So, anyone who ever feels like they want to do fan art of this, fan art or fanfic or something, mate, I want to see it. Come and do a stream. Come and do a stream. Send me a contact info. Send me something, and I want to see your fan art. I don't care how horribly dirty it is, or if it's clean, because you're a little kid. I want to see what people make because I'm interested in that kind of thing. I grew up in a period of time where that was a thing, and it's still a thing. People draw what inspires them. So if I've inspired somebody and they want to draw my characters, one, bless your heart. I love you. Two, you know what? If you want to draw my characters in a way that makes you happy, go for it. I am not here to judge. Which is something I feel happens a lot because people are like, wait, why are people shipping me with this person? In my case, one, shipping. You know what? I'm gonna do round 2 of Amber attempt. I am not good at Amber, okay? And so you all get to watch me practice. I get to practice Amber. Amber.
Okay. Also,
We are
okay.
in the detailing.
Yeah. I had to reboot Discord.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, I'm adding Amber, and my spouse is in the room. Say hi to people.
Hello. I muted myself while I was in the room.
Clever bird. I love you. I love you, man. I love you!
I love you too.
Shirt off for our resident crow mod.
Wait, what?
Well, I can't exactly say what I want to say. I'm being
Sigh.
a dork. I am a dork. Ooh, that looks really good for Amber. Okay, that looks like Amber, and I am happy. I pulled it off. I pulled off Amber.
Yay!
And I did it. I used oranges and a little bit of a funky orange, but I did it. I did
Yep.
Amber.
Yes, you did.
Someday I probably ought to do an anatomy video, but that would be a long way off because I am no expert in anatomy. Now I
I
have to repeat.
mean, your anatomy tends to be better than mine, so.
Yeah, but I could do better.
You say that about a lot of things.
But I'm not wrong, too. I don't know why I decided to go with orange for this video, but I mean for this gemstone, but hey, I'll take it. It's a
Uh,
pretty. It's actually meshing. It's actually pulling things together. So that's a good thing.
uh, yeah.
There's my color. There's my base. And in case anyone's wondering, I always shade gemstones and eyes. It's just kind of a. If I don't, I'm going to go mad. How is the burb daughter?
Doing okay.
I fuss.
I know.
Fuss!
Oh my god. Um, that
What happened?
reminds me. So, so I hopped onto Hypixel for the first time since like 2015.
Holy crud.
Turns out, so sometime in 2015, they introduced a new currency other than their Hypixel credits. So when I logged in, like the 100 or something Hypixel credits I had got converted,
Oops.
and the apparently I have played 5 of the 4v4 Bed Wars games. I don't even remember when we played Bed Wars. Like,
I
what the
don't
heck?
remember Bed Wars at all.
We apparently even won one round. I'm like, what? I don't remember this. This was like
Wait,
6 years ago.
when was I ever quality in a video game?
I'm actually gonna like start sticking my face into Hypixel again more often. I'm like, why did I ever stop playing this?
Because time and you were tired and you were dealing with a lot of crud at the time.
Like I found the old minigame madness video that we were doing, and like our shenanigans with build battle.
Behold, I've done it again!
Congratulations.
You're just waiting for it to load so you can critique and tell me how wrong I am.
No, you're not wrong.
But yeah, no, I haven't touched Hypixel in for the first time in forever.
Let's see.
You don't look right. These snaps are the one thing that don't fit with everything else. But I must do it this way. I must do it this way. That looks terrible, and it looks like I just muddied colors. Will it blend? Not reliably. So I've been finding tutorials for Clip Studio Paint on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
and my brain immediately just goes.
There. Looking through our foods.
We need food. Get the gap. And do a gap check. Do a gap check. Gap check. Gap check. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. This can be better. Just a little bit better, not a lot. So I've been listening to Da Vinci's Notebook again. And they have a song called The Gates. And it's basically about a dude whose computer breaks. So he goes to Seattle, gets a coffee and a cinnamon roll, and then goes hunting Bill Gates, who finds out someone is looking for him to kick his butt over windows. And he just rabbits. It's great.
What the heck?
I like strange music. Neighbor dog says hello. The neighbor dog says, my brain almost went, she needs nails. And I went, no. No. Do you really want me
Good
doing
job.
nails? Do you really want me doing painted nails?
No, I was just saying good job.
Give me an eye color.
Green.
Green? Sounds
Green.
good to me. So I just realized, and I'm getting into some OC talk. Sammy and Rocket only have each other, and as much as Sammy is the older sister, all I can think is Rocket. Pistol was a better role model.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with Rocket.
Love her, adore her, tweak her character. I mean, Sammy has been through so many revisions, she can stand on her own. So that is something to remember with characters. They never stop developing. They never stop changing. They never stop
I know.
trying to make your life a living hell. I think I'm gonna give her
Well,
makeup.
okay. I'm also cooking while I'm out here.
What are you cooking?
I am making chili.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So,
it is going to be a good chili. Not like amazing, but one day I will make my amazing chili again.
one day, maybe. I hope. If we don't end up on the street starving.
We aren't going to. Thanks.
I am eternally paranoid.
Love you. Mwah.
Mama.
As I knock things over. Go me.
So, are you gonna let the chili sit for like a couple hours to ferment as it cooks?
Possibly.
The chili ferments.
You're good.
I can't find dip spoons in more ways than one, you know?
I know how that feels. Also,
Hello, Sammy. I hear you.
Lava says hello. Wait, sorry for what?
Sorry for being absent.
Fine. Nobody knows that you are low on spoons. Sammy was apologizing for being absent.
Alright. Not worried about it.
Yep, I know.
If people want
And
to
I
be
said
here,
as much.
people will be here. Mine, we can offer Sammy first crack at her.
Yeah. But I'm seasoning the meat.
See if Sammy goes, I don't need more characters.
He starts to unscrew spices lid. Wait, this is a flip top.
There we go. And I just need to shade color one itty bitty little thing. Well, two itty bitty things, thinking on it. An earring, which is silver. I should have made it No, I should make it copper, like the tiara.
Yeah, make sure that all the accessories mesh together.
Well, her boots have silver clasps because the copper doesn't look good on the pink.
Yeah, but where possible.
Oh yeah. And then I just have one last thing to do, and then she's done. And then I throw on the big watermark, and I will be on stream and see if you actually, so we can see if anybody bites. You know?
I mean, I doubt it, considering I still have yet to see anybody.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, we might as well just link it to people in the chats we know where people like things.
We can do that after stream, though.
Okay. You are making the awkward talk.
I'm just like, why do we need to be on stream for that when that could take God knows how long?
That's true. I'm going to do makeup, that's right. Pink makeup. Because pink.
Whew.
This is going to be an adventure. The greatest adventure. My 80s sensibilities are showing.
There.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
I was born, in case anyone's wondering, in 84. I remember when Saturday morning cartoons were Barbie, for me, were including all sorts of goodies, including Jem and the Rockers and Barbie. No, Jem and the Holograms and Barbie and the Rockers. And I actually had the cassette tape for Barbie and the Rockers.
Why am I not surprised?
Because my mother wanted to try to raise a girl. And I would like to say, Barbie and the Rockers was actually a pretty good music.
Yeah.
So, Mattel didn't suck. They knew what they were doing. They knew their audience. 80s kids. I wasn't big on Barbies as a little kid. I actually had a Skipper doll, was my first Barbie. And I, at the time, had, I'm not going to, I still have it, but I've gotten better about handling it. An oral fixation when I'm stressed out enough or bored enough. Poor Skipper. I chewed on her feet. My Skipper doll had the most chewed up feet, and it wasn't even a dog, it was me. And I was just this really, I guess I was probably just a really anxious little kid thinking on it.
Oh, probably.
In fairness, serious pants. In fairness, my anxiety was probably because parents are supposed to protect their children, and I was in my room or outside a lot being teased. And unfortunately, inaction and lack of interaction with children can lead, for just based on my experience, did likely feed into my insecurity because I didn't have somebody protecting me. I didn't have that sensation that all is safe. So my brain immediately went, no, world is a terrible place. Check out. Because I remember I was in, oh gosh, what the heck? What did I just do? You behave. Bad pen. Oh my god, I just realized I manually shaded this. The eyeshadow, I mean.
Cool.
Still need to do some highlighting. No, I generally, I was pretty much raised on my own in that parents, here's a TV, here's a video game. Basically, here's an Xbox, here's a television, except I didn't have an Xbox. I had an NES and Super NES. And don't bother us unless it's mealtime, and then you better heed our calls. You don't heed the call, you don't. But yeah, I also appropriated some of my parents' things. Like they had a Ford mixtape that they didn't care about enough because it was like literally Ford released a mixtape, and they were just like, "This is a shiny Ford thing," because your father worked for Ford. I won't label the dealers because I don't know if either of them are still around. Well, I think one is. I don't know if the other one is the one in San Diego, but I know the one in Tucson is. And if the original owner is still alive, I would be markedly impressed. He was an
Always Google later.
That is true. Oh my god, her makeup reminds me of Gem. I love it. See,
Don't mind me, I am.
That's something that's only half-assedly coming back late, like in the last decade or two, and nobody's done it right. And that's bright colors and happy colors, and just color is back. Sounds of my house. Cooking.
Yeah, and I'm dealing with the can opener as being a piece of
garbage.
Yep, there we go. Finally.
Oh, I thought you were cooking. See, earlier when you had to AFK for a few minutes, I thought you were cooking and you were just dealing with the animals.
No. There we go.
But I mean, Rosie can be a little turd, so.
Do. I need to take garbage out tomorrow.
Does the garbage can come tomorrow?
Garbage is taken out early Wednesday.
I'm finding holes in my pinks and my shadow and everything else in its mother. But this makeup looks freaking boss. It's pink. I don't know what it is, but it's just that shade of 80s pink. And I'm just living for it. She makes Ferris cry in shame. I have a character that's she's called Sailor Ferris, and she's basically 80s. And this makes her cry in shame.
I mean, to be fair, Ferris now has more of an Elvira feel.
And Elvira was big in the 80s.
Yep. That reminds me, wasn't Cyanide doing her alt art?
No, she did Callisto. I never got Ferris alt art.
Oh,
Ferris has no alt art. I'm actually behind on getting characters alt art. Like I could technically get Daniel alt art and grow him up, but thing is, I want to wait a little bit longer and just work on his Rex because my dumb son deserves a muscle template because that's what he's going to be. He's that big muscular chef, and I just wondered something. Is Daniel a himbo?
I think he might be.
I created a himbo on accident! I created a himbo on accident!
Good job.
He should hang out with Zane! He should hang out with Sammy Zane! Meanwhile, oh, Rosie, yeah, I talked about your auntie. Oh my goodness, I got excited. Now Rosie's over here like, hello, hi, I love you. Aw, I love you too, huh?
That's because Rosie loves sharing and the excitement.
And you know, you gave her a trim. We haven't been able to get our dog into the groomer in years. So my spouse finally gave her a trim, and you know what? You did a really good job.
Not really. I actually need to go over with the clippers and finish the job.
I mean,
that was just
compared to what she was, she's still fluffy and snuggly.
Well,
Oh,
I'm probably gonna try.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay.
Dog. No more kissy. Thank you. I'll kiss you. Yes, I will. Oh. Okay. I believe she's done, actually.
Okay.
Look at my baby. Look, well, not my baby, but look at somebody's future baby. What I'm going to do, just so people know what the plan is, since nobody showed up for the sparkles long enough. Oh no, I just realized the leggings are on the tacky green layer.
Oops.
Well, I know a way to fix that. Yep, they were on the tacky green layer. Okay, what I'm going to do, since she's done. Hi, Rosie. And our dog says hello. I am going to watermark her. She's going to be offered since nobody showed up, nobody wanted free. I'm going to pop her out for a really fairly cheap offer in that I'm just going to sit there and go, make an offer. I will probably accept it. Can be RL cash, can be Gaia Gold, honestly. I can't believe it. I made a himbo.
Well,
And I fixed my problems.
I am going to pop out of the call now.
I'm actually going to end the stream now. Ha, why not?
Yep.
Mwah. Mwah. The last touch-ups will be done off stream.
Bye, folks.
Yep. Talk to y'all later. My spouse is off to go into Chili Land and pretend she's a firefighter. Take care. Be safe. Don't do something I wouldn't, which is basically don't do dumb. Use your common sense. And if you think I won't do it, then don't do it. So, wear your masks. And if you're starting to protest masks, wear your mask anyway. Cloth, preferably. T-shirts. Cover your face. Be safe. Get your vaccine. Have a great day. Do something